here. An early morning guest.
What is your name, good sir?
You're on.
Oh, sorry. My name is Frank, and
Where are you from?
I'm from Halifax originally.
And what brought you here?
The food, because I'm on ODSP and I ran out of food in the middle of the month,
Yeah.
and I started coming here to eat.
Nice.
Now it's the first of the month, so.
My ancestry is First Nation, and my father is European. And tonight we were singing in the gazebo. There was a gentleman there by the name of Duff. He was playing his guitar. We were singing. It was beautiful.
Yes, Duff with the hat. Yes, Duff. Duff is amazing. I know Duff.
And there we have many people in this park. I have cerebral palsy, but I also have experienced mental illness. And it was my physical disability that got me the help I needed. But for those that are able-bodied who experience mental illness, or it's hard to get the help they need. And tonight there were my First Nations brothers and sisters that happened to be addicted to firewater or the drain. But I seen they were like children coming in to hear the music, and sometimes because they were drunken, it got rowdy, but we managed to continue to sing and work through it. And it was beautiful. And I think sometimes inclusion isn't pretty. And what I love, what I've witnessed here, is we're going beyond manifestos into something quite beautiful, because I believe that as people we are to experience each other as we happen, kind of like life. It's very organic, very beautiful. And so I showed a gentleman. His name is Don. They want to start a theater here.
Yes.
And I showed him. I work as an integrated dancer.
Just hold it next to the mic, to the camera here.
That's one of my pictures. One of my dance pictures. And I've always believed in inclusion in dance, inclusion in the arts. But even when I was working with the dance company, even though we claimed to be inclusive, we weren't. Somehow only the pretty disabled people got to dance with the company. But I kind of believe that art is not about that. And they want to start up a theater here that's really about that spirit of inclusion. But I haven't slept yet, and I'm going to be meeting with a group of people at 11 o'clock today. But I may end up going to sleep. If I go to sleep, I won't be able to get up for 11, because I've been up all night feeling the emotions and the beauty of the singing, and people just experiencing the pain and the joys. The real pain that's there, because there are people that are homeless that come into the park that are dealing with substance abuse issues, and somehow we still try to welcome them. And I think what I find is so beautiful, and I think that's why we're going through the growing pains here in our General Assembly.
Assemblies, yep, you got that right.
Yeah, because everybody needs to be heard, regardless if in the moment they find themselves, they're calling themselves the father of all the witches. I remember there was one gentleman who told me he's the father of all the witches, and he was going to heal me. And he really believed that. He really believed that I was going to be healed. And I guess having a history in theater, I was able to go into that world, like theater. The world of theater is like mental illness. When you watch a movie and you see vampires and you see all the fantasy that's there in theater and the arts. So for the first time I thought, what if I tried to play a part and go into his world to connect with him.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, sometimes it's really hard to listen to somebody who thinks that they are the father of all the witches. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, even messy, but through where he is in his world, there was a deep message to be learnt from him, in spite of how uncomfortable that may have been. And for me, that's what inclusion is about. It's about giving power to the powerless, because there's really true power in being who you are. And sometimes in General Assembly, people say that we need to change the world today, but we already are by being who we are. By just being who we are, we're already changing it.
Yeah.
So on my website, I have my dance pictures and video of other disabled artists. It's can I tell them the website? Is that
For sure.
It's totally up to you, yes.
is that okay?
Yes, yes.
It's www.muuve.tk. Ignore the banner ad.
So could you
That's what
repeat that
keeps
one
the
more
website
time?
free. But just
One
look
more
at
time.
www.muuve.tk. I guess what I want to say to you all,
You said M?
.com or
M is in Mary,
Okay.
U is in umbrella, U is in umbrella, VE.tk.
Thank you, media.
Thank you.
Samurai.
So I'm sorry it's so hard to sum up so much. So much has happened tonight that I can't put it into words.
You're doing great, though.
But I would encourage anyone, whether you're the 1% or the 99%, because in the end we're all the same, I swear. I swear to you that I wouldn't trade being disabled or labeled disabled. I wouldn't trade at all, because being who I am allows people to react to me and I to them just by being who I am. So whoever you are out there, please be your own kind of beautiful, because there is power in just being. And that is why that is our power.
yes.
It's happening
Right on.
right now.